Today we're taking a look at Georgetown vs Colorado match, which is happening on Saturday, March 20th, 2021 at 12:15 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. A Big East team and a Pac-12 team will face off against each other in the first round of the NCAA tournament on Saturday as the Georgetown Hoyas travel to Hinkle Fieldhouse to take on the Colorado Buffaloes. Georgetown enters this game with a 13-12 record after beating Creighton by 25 points in the conference title game, while Colorado enters this game with a 22-8 record after losing to Oregon State by 2 points in the conference title game. This game will start at 12:15 p.m. EST. Georgetown cruised to a 73-48 blowout victory over Creighton in the Big East Tournament Championship game on Saturday. Chudia Bile scored 19 points while Qudus Wahab added 11 points and 12 points for the Hoyas, who led by as many as 31 points midway through the second half in the statement win. Patrick Ewing entered the season on the hot seat after 3 lackluster seasons at his alma mater, but he's done one of the best coaching jobs in the country this season. The Hoyas overcame a 3-8 start to finish with a 13-12 overall record and 7-9 mark in Big East play. They earned an at-large bid to the Big Dance by knocking off Marquette, Villanova, Seton Hall, and Creighton on consecutive days to win the Big East tournament. Georgetown comes into the NCAA tournament ranked number 55 in the latest Ken Palm rankings. The Hoyas have scored 107.8 points per 100 possessions for the season, while allowing only 93.7 points per 100 possessions on the defensive end of the floor. On offense, Georgetown relies on knocking down its three-point shots and crashing the offensive glass to stay in games. The Hoyas have shot 36.6% from beyond the arc for the year while sporting an offensive sporting rate of 32.4%. However, turnovers have been a major issue for Georgetown throughout the 2020-21 season. It has coughed up the basketball on a crippling 21.7% of its offensive possessions so far this year. The Colorado Buffaloes enter this game in solid form as they have won 6 of their last 7 games. However, Colorado did lose in the conference title game to Oregon State in its last game. In that game, Colorado's defense struggled as it allowed 70 points while letting the opposition shoot 40.9% from the three-point line. Now, the Buffaloes will be looking to forget about their last game as quickly as possible as they have an NCAA tournament game up next. However, Colorado has not won a tournament game since 2014, so there might be a bit of added pressure. Leading the Buffaloes offensively is senior guard McKinley Wright IV, who is averaging a team-high 15.5 points per game along with a team-high 5.6 assists per game. Leading up to this game, Georgetown coach Tad Boyle discussed how happy he was for his team to be playing on Saturday instead of Friday. "I'm glad we don't play until Saturday. It kind of gives us some time to kind of recoup. And there's some grieving that's going on with this team regarding loss and not winning a championship, which is what we were all set on doing." The Georgetown Hoyas come into the conference tournament representing the Big East after coming from out of nowhere to win the conference tournament as the number 8 seed. The Hoyas came into the conference tournament at 9-12, but wins over Marquette, top seed Villanova, Seton Hall, and a 73-48 rout of Creighton in the title game saw Georgetown lift the trophy for their 31st tournament appearance, which is tied for second most in this field and their first since 2015. Jiffin Blair leads the Hoyas in scoring and assists with 15.8 ppg along with 3.7 apg and 3.8 rpg, while Qudus Wahab has 12.5 ppg with a team-high 8 rpg to lead the Hoyas on the glass, and Jamorko Pickett has 12.3 ppg with 7.4 rpg this season. Chudia Bile also has 10.2 ppg to cap off the group of double-digit scorers for Georgetown up to this point in the year. As a team, Georgetown is averaging 71.7 ppg on 42.5% shooting from the field and 36.6% from 3, while allowing 73.4 ppg on 42.4% shooting from the field and 33.9% from 3 this season. The Colorado Buffaloes come into the NCAA tournament after finishing the year with a 22-8 overall record, including a 14-6 mark in Pac-12 play following 4 straight wins to finish the year. The Buffs took out Cal in the quarterfinals and USC in the semis before losing out to Oregon State in the conference championship game. McKinley Wright IV leads the Buffs in scoring and assists with 15.5 PPG and 5.6 APG, while also logging 4.3 RPG. Jaria Horn has 11.4 PPG with a team-high 5.8 RPG to lead the Buffs on the glass, and Evan Batty has 10.2 PPG with 5.4 RPG to make up the trio of double-digit scores for Colorado up to this point in the year. Sean Schwartz also has 8.9 PPG with 4 RPG as well this season. As a team, Colorado is averaging 73.7 PPG on 45.7% shooting from the field and 36.6% from 3, while allowing 63 PPG on 41.4% shooting from the field and 32.7% from 3 this season. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. Georgetown is 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games overall and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 neutral site games. Colorado is 0-4 ATS in their last 4 NCAA tournament games and 5-11 ATS in their last 16 neutral site games as a favorite, while the under is 8-3 in their last 11 games overall. I get why Colorado would be favored here, as they'll have the best player on the floor in McKinley Wright IV, and the Buffaloes had a heck of a season. However, Georgetown is on fire coming into the tournament right now and aren't being given much of a chance here, yet the number 12 seed is one of the most common for an upset of the bigger seeds, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Georgetown carry that momentum to an outright win here, but I'll take the points just to be safe. My first betting advice for you is to pick Georgetown +5. Colorado will dominate the possession of the ball, which should equate to quality shots. The Buffaloes will need to play better perimeter defense than their season-long rank of 143rd. Colorado does not get to the foul line often at a rate of 216th, but with a late lead, it will be able to show the nation the second-best free throw percentage in the country. The handicap comes down to whether Georgetown can stay piping hot in scoring from the arc and the charity stripe. In lieu of taking a Buffalo spread that has moved, look to take the under. Georgetown's recent scoring has inflated a line that is projected at 134. If the Hoyas cannot take the ball away from the Buffaloes, the pace will dictate a low-scoring affair, as Colorado is 280th in tempo. My second betting advice is to pick under 138.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.